so let's do this. Let's say you zero at 36.
Yeah.
But the moose is only 36 yards. The moose is only 10 yards away.
Okay.
Where do you aim?
A little below. Because there is a slight off track.
No, it's straight from 10 yards away. There's
Low.
Oh, from 10 yards
You
away.
aim low or high?
Low.
Aim high.
It's high, yeah.
Look, there's 36 yards. That's where the bullet, where you aim, your bullet will travel. If he's right here, if you aim here, your bullet's going to land below. The
Yeah.
bullet right here in the front part of the zero, your bullet is going below your line of sight. And then at a portion, your bullet's above your line of sight. And then at a farther out portion is below your line of sight. So if you're close, you typically want to aim high. Right? Aim high when you're close.
Okay.
But then all that depends on where your 0 point is of your gun. If your 0 point is at 10 yards, like this all may. So that's why you should take your gun out to the hill and set up a 10, a 20, 30, 40, 50, and aim center mass on each and see where your bullet falls.
Okay.
And then you'll start to see how your gun acts. But the main one to remember is always focus on the front sight tip. B, what's B stand for?
Balance. Barracks. Ballistics. Bullet drop.
Bullet.
Breathing
Breathing.
and bone support.
Ah, bone support. I knew that one.
How do you breathe when you shoot? Or when do you shoot when you're breathing?
When you exhale.
During your natural respiratory pause. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So it's like
I mean, all this is obviously situationally dependent. If you're trying to make a hard shot, and you got time, you want to shoot during your natural respiratory pulse. If you're in the fight, you're getting charged by a bear or whatever else. You shoot when you need to shoot. But that's the optimal time to shoot. You just breathe in normally. You exhale, and you should have a good. You'll be coming back down, and then you shoot. But we'll talk about how you actually shoot. The other big one is bone support. When you're in a shooting position, and your sling will really help you on this, you don't want to be using any of your muscles. Your muscles should be able to go limp, and you should be in center mass on your target. Now, obviously, there's also, like standing, you really can't get there. And you can go through all the different positions, and you can work on all your positions, but every position, the prone, the sitting, the kneeling, and to a degree you're standing, you should not be out like this. You should be elbow here. When you're in the kneeling, I like to go flat like this, elbow right here. The sling will help you. Your arm can go dead.
So we have a prototype gun that we could use, but there is a bullet in the chamber.
Condition 4 in the house, bro. Come on, man.
Lord, need more.
Come on, man. All right, bone support, really important.
Yep.
All right, and C.
Control.
Control. What kind of control?
Breathing control.
Trigger control.
Trigger control.
How do you squeeze my trigger?
Lightly.
It should always surprise you, right?
Control.
There you go. Always surprise you. Slow, steady squeeze. And do a slow, steady squeeze. Do not jerk the trigger. You'll literally be pulling bottom right if you're jerking the trigger. And it should surprise you every time.
Yeah.
That's a big one. You forget that. Okay. How do you practice this?
Shooting rabbits.
Now, dry firing.
Really?
Take your ass out to the hill with no bullets. You sit your ass down,
Yeah, man.
and for 2 hours, you quit.
Although I heard it's not good to try fire until you do.
Well,
Open the ball.
so Marine Corps story. So the first, like, rifle weeks, either 1 week or 2 week long, but the first week, you just dry fire for like 4 days, like all day long. 12 hours a day, you dry fire in all different positions.
Yeah.
And so you dry fire like this for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then like they'll be like, all right, everybody get up and run to the 200-yard line. But everybody's feet are dead, so everybody's like,
Zombies.
no, dry firing is, you can tell, If you dry fire a while,
Yeah.
you'll just be locked in, and then
Really?
work on your trigger control, focus on the sit, because it's all muscle memory. Especially, so you ever your muscle memory?
Yeah.
Like building
Yeah. Built
the
in.
immediate response that you don't have to think about it. So then when you're hunting the rabbits, like it's all just so natural. It's,
Yeah, go ahead.
there is nothing to
Think about it.
nothing to think about. It's just all so natural. Let's talk about some other things. Oh, let's do weapon safety rules.
Weapon safety rules.
Your first weapon safety rule is